Module 2, Internal Psychological Influences. Welcome to Module 2. To understand consumer behavior, we must look inward at the internal forces that drive choices, which are often traits the consumers themselves are not fully aware of. These characteristics are complex, as they vary by individual, and change over time. By mastering these psychological drivers, marketers gain the insight needed to predict how a target market will search for information and make final product choices. We begin with personal characteristics, the traits that define who we are as individuals age and move. Through the family life cycle, from graduating college to retirement, our purchase patterns transform dramatically. Beyond age, consumers are influenced by their occupation. People who work together often develop similar interests, shop at the same stores, and even vacation at the same places. Furthermore, we must consider evolving gender roles, which define behaviors regarded as proper for men and women in a society. These roles are shifting, with women now influencing the vast majority of major purchases, such as 80% of vehicle sales. Even people in the same age group or occupation can have different lifestyles. A lifestyle reflects an individual's perspective on life and is measured through their activities, interests, and opinions, or AIOs. By identifying what a person likes to do and what they find important, marketers can develop a holistic view of the consumer. This allows brands to match their offerings directly to how a person chooses to live. Motivation is the stimulating power that induces and directs behavior, usually prompted by a powerful unmet need. We analyze this through Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which suggests that people satisfy lower-order physiological and safety needs before advancing to social self-esteem and self-actualization goals. Marketing managers use this theory to identify exactly where their product fits into a consumer's life, often targeting more than one set of needs simultaneously. Because consumers are exposed to up to 5,000 messages daily, they use perception to select and interpret what is relevant. This involves three filters: selective awareness, which allows people to focus on information related to a current need while ignoring the rest; selective distortion, where information is misunderstood or adjusted to fit existing beliefs; and selective retention, where consumers only remember stimuli that support their current attitudes. Consumer behavior is also learned through experience. Conditioning involves creating simple associations, like a positive response to a song in an ad, while cognitive learning is a more active mental process used to solve specific life situations. These experiences shape attitudes, which are learned predispositions to respond to brands in a favorable or unfavorable way. Marketers use the multi-attribute model to evaluate these attitudes by assessing how a consumer views a product across several important features. Finally, we look at personality, the unique qualities that produce consistent responses in a consumer. Interestingly, people tend to buy brands that have a brand personality consistent with their own. There are 5 key traits used to define this connection: sincerity, excitement, competence, sophistication, and ruggedness. By understanding these internal psychological forces, you can look beyond what consumers do and understand why they do it. This insight is the key to creating a truly compelling value proposition. Join us in the next module as we move from the internal mind to the external world of sociocultural influences.